And now I'm joined in studio by Mr. Guy Griffith. He's the Chief Operating Officer of a company called Outlaw Offshore Racing, but we are here to talk about Marani brand, stock symbols MRIB. Welcome to the program, Guy. Good to see you.
Thank you, Don.
Great to see you again. Now, let's talk about the relationship that your company, Outlaw Offshore Racing, has with Marani Brands, because I know it's a unique one.
Yeah, right now we're proud to announce that Marani Vodka has become our exclusive sponsor for our offshore boat racing team for our upcoming race that we have coming on. That race right now is going to be held on November 18th from San Francisco to LA, where we're going to beat the world record, actually multi-world records, for speed. Currently, the world record is held at 5 hours and 59 minutes.
Wow.
We're going to do it in 4.5.
Wow.
Okay, we've got basically a 50-foot, 200 up to 200-mile-an-hour boat that's 10,000 pounds, 32 horsepower, all carbon fiber.
Unbelievable. Now, everybody's been talking in California about a bullet train from San Francisco to LA. You guys are doing it in a boat out in the open ocean. That must be something, that must be, for lack of a better term, that's got to be pretty hairy.
You know what? It's really exciting. Just imagine having a rocket on the water. I mean, as people see us going by, they're just going to see us flying in and out of the water. I mean, it's very impressive. It's got a lot of excitement, a lot of thrill.
Now, how far offshore are these kind of races conducted? Are these time trials, or is this an actual race?
This is actually going to be a world record timed race.
Okay.
Okay, so usually when you're doing these races, this one you're usually probably about a mile or so off. Could be as far as 30 miles off.
Mm-hmm. And this is on, you said, November the 18th.
November the 18th. Now, granted, it may be within a day or two,
of course,
based upon weather conditions. But yeah, that's the tentative date right now.
Now, tell us about your relationship with Marani Vodka. We had the CEO of the company on last week.
Mm-hmm.
A very interesting company, how the vodka came to be and how it's, distilled the way vodka was distilled hundreds of years ago. But tell us about your relationship.
Well, really, Outlaw is our family. We're looking at great products that can lend to what we do. Mm-hmm. And really, Marani Vodka is just a great premier vodka in the industry. And we're really excited to actually have them part of Outlaw Offshore Racing and really to help promote and be part of all of our events and really cross-brand with each other.
Now, when a company like Marani Vodka sponsors an event like you're doing, I'm assuming that there's signage on the boat and this kind of thing. I mean, tell us how they benefit from your relationship.
Marani Vodka actually benefits because, yeah, they'll have footage on the boats. They'll be listed on all of our social media, all of our marketing pieces, our events, when we host an event, the Marani Vodka products will all be there. All of our Outlaw girls and excitement will represent and promote the Marani Vodka product. Now,
you mentioned the current record is what?
5 hours and 59 minutes.
So nearly 6 hours. You plan to knock that back by about 25% down. You said to 4.5 hours. That is remarkable. Have you done any kind of testing, or how have you, I know you're confident because you're a confident guy. So how have you arrived at this level of confidence that you're going to beat that record by 25%?
Based upon the records that have been held before, our boat has a max speed of 200 miles an hour. Mm-hmm. Okay. Right now, we can achieve at cruising speed at 100 miles an hour that record.
Wow.
So what we do is we go through intensive studies on our boats. We actually increased, currently our boat has a 300-gallon tank. We've increased an additional 200-gallon tank in there. Next week we'll be testing it on water on a 50-mile run just to get our approximate, because it runs at about just under a mile per gallon of gas. So based upon the formula, even at 100 miles an hour, we can achieve it in 4.5 hours.
I can't even imagine what it must be like at 100 miles per hour on water. I mean, that boat must be airborne 90% of the time.
It's airborne quite a bit, yes.
Once again, the company we're talking about, of course, is Marani Brands. They are the sponsor of this event. Marani Brands, stock symbols MRIB. And we're talking with Guy Griffith. He is the Chief Operating Officer of Outlaw Offshore Racing. And again, the event is November 18th.
Correct.
And I'll tell you what, I look forward to having you come back in and tell us how you did. Hopefully you'll have some video footage for us as well.
Absolutely.
Again, thanks again. Marani Vodka, Marani Brands, the name of the company. MRIB is a stock symbol. Guy, thanks so much.
Thank you, Don.